Welcome back, everyone, to another Let's Play and Chill. Sorry, Let's Play in History. For real, though, we're going to play this game and then we're going to talk about at least the next one or two elections, which are very fascinating elections. But one in particular is the election of 1876.
An avid prospector, he took some chances and ended up buried alive in an avalanche. Miraculously, the quick freeze kept him alive, and 120 years later, thanks to global warming, he thawed out. A product of his time, he dreams of taming the wild north, damming every river and chopping down all the trees, with progress delivered at the sharp end of an axe. Shipping spice for the Claw Gang proved a lucrative way to bankroll his one-man war against nature. And yet, I have to feel a little sorry for him. He's just a normal guy from the 1850s. Back in his day, he'd be a hero, but today, he's a villain. Either way, that man's got more than his fair share of the clockwork parts. What a low-tech guy like Jean Bassan is doing with robot parts is a mystery. I almost don't want to know. But as always, it's only a matter of time before I find out.
The Iron Horse. Got some extra loot. I think one of these I need actually Murray's. Not quite sure actually.
I've got a lead on the clockwork parts. Head through town and out into the wilderness.
Mr. Mooseman, you got something in your pocket? Ooh. Finally something good. Ooh. Oh god, I forgot about the bear. Bear will be integral later to this part.
Cabin may seem rustic, but don't be fooled. It's the control center for Jean Bizon's trade empire. Sneak inside and raid his files. You're sure to find out where he keeps his clockwork parts.
Ransacking his files doesn't sound hard. Now, climbing up a sheer rock wall, that'll be a challenge.
You're in luck. Before Jean Bizon took over, this used to be a popular destination for rock climbers. Some of their old wall hooks are still around.
I'm guessing I just jump and hit the circle button to latch on.
That's right. And remember,
Thanks for the tip.
back before you spring off the hook. You'll get more
Anyways,
altitude.
the election of 1876. I should preface it and say that this is the single most contested election in American history, and outside of, well, 2020, but that's a whole nother thing. Same problems, though, I'll put it that way. This election was between the Republican candidate Rutherford B. Hayes, with William Wheeler as his vice presidential candidate, and the Democratic nominee was Samuel J. Tilden, with the vice presidential candidate Thomas Hendricks. Now, some background information. Grant's second term as president did not go well. Decided not to run for another term, although he got the nomination. And,
Y'all got time to shoot the breeze?
Of course, we do jump always. Although must be communicating on that dreadful speakerphone.
Yeah, I can think better while my legs move. get that Northern Lights battery?
Yes, we're well underway. My blimp should arrive at the end of the week.
Bullseye. For a second, when you gonna give me a look-see at that clockwork brain of yours?
And at this point, I think all the states are back into the Union.
Already got the lion's share of the parts. Would you take my meager portion of the robotic bird for your own, and strictly of all my earthly pleasures?
Easy there, partner. You're all up in a lather. It's just that I found some real use for the clockwork parts I got. Why, I put 3 in.
Sly, did you hear that? Besides hidden the Iron Horse blueprints in his trophy bag.
Oh.
Excellent. Now get out of that cabin before you're spotted.
Sounds like you're making capital use of your share of the robotic loot. But for now, the clockwork
There's
brain
3 blueprints?
will be on the blimp. Although, when I arrive to pick up the Northern Lights battery, I might be persuaded to give you a peek.
That'll do fine. By the way,
Where are the other blueprints at?
I've been to Perry for the final hoedown.
Yes, the blimp's hypnotist wavelengths conform to the specs drawn up by the Contessa, and Dmitri, before his unfashionable capture, did a bang-up job of distributing spice through his nightclub.
Sounds like all you're missing is some Northern Light electricity.
No, seriously, where are the other blueprints at?
Yours is the final piece to the puzzle, the missing link. Once the battery is aboard, nothing will stand in the Claw Gang's way. Paris will be ours.
Yeah, okay. So, I guess I'll be seeing you at the end of the week.
Right, farewell, Bison. Stiff upper lip. Ta-ta.
Okay, you're not telling me anything, so I'm just gonna have to figure it out. Are they behind him? God. Are they over here? Do I just go now? Oh. I'm a silly boy.
After analyzing Bison's decorating techniques, I think we'll find the other trophy mass above the mantle in the 2 remaining cabins.
Okay. Ow. Anyways, Grant's presidency did not go well. Does not run for a 3rd term.
And steal those blueprints.
What the hell? Let's fight it out. Did not go well. Republicans are just full of scandals at this point. And seem just completely dysfunctional as a party overall, which leads to a lot of problems for them. Their constituencies don't believe in them. Democrats are just gaining steam because they are, at the very least on the onset, not looking like the party of slavery and all that. A lot of them are this is Tilden is another governor from New York, by the way. They're running more of these conservative yet anti-corruption kind of Democrats, and that's giving the Democratic Party a lot of positive feedback to say. You got something I want. Definitely something I want. And these controls are not as reactive as I remember them being. There we go. Wait, am I even in the right spot? Oh. Dang it. Can't take it yet. But basically, Democrats are getting ground just because they're trying to be the good party at this point, and actually provide real candidates, real options, and actual real change for the most part, in comparison to Republicans who are just not having it. They're not doing it. They're not doing it for people. And if you had to poll, basically Democrats were actually in the lead. Not only were they in the lead, they were really in the lead, especially in several northern states. Big issues were that Tilden was at least a well-known Democrat and a well-known politician who specifically made his name fighting crime effectively and trying to stomp out corruption in New York. Meanwhile, Rutherford B. Hayes was a Civil War veteran, but not the most distinguished record, if I'm going to be honest. And above all else, he was a relative unknown in comparison to Tilden, who's he's basically like Rudy Giuliani, you know, the former mayor of New York, who got his name taking down a bunch of crimes, and it's kind of like that a little bit. And he ends up gaining a lot of steam, and specifically in the Midwest is where it gets really contested. The big one, though, honestly, is like Indiana, for instance, goes to the Democratic Party, and a bunch of these states end up just really siding. Like Tilden is probably at least 2 points up, but it just depends on the state, really. Indiana was a contested state. Like Massachusetts, I think, was a contested state. Maryland was a contested state. A bunch of these states were all contested. So by the time the election does roll around, it ends up being that Tilden's looking like he's going to be the winner, honestly. And it wasn't until 3 states in particular, I forgot which ones they were. It was Florida, I think, Louisiana, and South Carolina were the 3 big contested states. South Carolina going to Hayes, although that one he probably did win, surprisingly. Florida and Louisiana, he definitely did not win. Accusations of voter impropriety, ballot stuffing, wink wink. And at this point, when the election is not called, but when it is largely finished and they're trying to count all the votes, Tilden's already up by several 100,000 votes. He already has the majority of the popular vote, and in particular, he looked like he was going to win Louisiana and Florida. Louisiana's a little bit more contested because Louisiana had voted Republican most recently as the previous election. But ultimately, this was, blue. Okay.
Why? It's awful. I can't believe it.
Slow down, Bentley. What happened?
Murray, he went out looking for a snack and got captured by Inspector Fox.
Carmel.
Oh God.
She's here? Don't worry, Bentley. I know how to handle her.
But I don't know where she's locked up, Murray. I'm used to having all the facts.
Calm down. Carmelita's not cruel like the Contessa. I'll follow her without being seen. She's bound to check on Murray sooner or later.
Okay, that's a good plan. Just don't get caught too. I don't want to be alone again.
Poor Bentley. Poor Murray. Oh Lord, Carmelita, where are you going? Do 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 do. Carmelita, don't play around. Long story short, this actually has to go to Congress, basically, because literally the electoral vote, when I mean this is the single closest election in the history of this country, the final vote by the end, after they adjudicate all this, basically is Rutherford B. Hayes gets 185 electoral votes, and Tilden gets 184. Literally one electoral vote. And Tilden wins overwhelmingly the popular vote, which I think is the first time that a presidential nominee actually loses the popular vote, or loses the popular vote but wins the election. Basically, I'll put it this way. They definitely stole this election. Those two states in particular. Because it was just close enough so that they could actually steal it. Other states, though, were a little bit more, let's say, lopsided. He had decisively won New York by enough votes, and yeah, I'll put it that way. As an example, he won New York by decisively enough votes. And come on, Carmelita. What is she even doing?
Hey, criminal. You doing okay in there? I know it's tight, but you won't get shocked if you hold still.
I'm okay. And thanks for that bag of jelly beans. I'm starving.
Won't be long now. Once I bust the other members of your gang, we'll get out of here.
I'm grateful for the jelly beans and all, but aren't you on the outs with Interpol right now?
I'm an honest cop. Busting the Cooper gang will prove my innocence and show everyone that Constable Neela set me up.
You mean Captain Neela? I hear she got promoted.
Whatever. Just sit tight. I'm going to look for your pals.
But it basically goes back to Congress.
I've come to break you out.
And after months, and I mean months of just arguing, hearings, etc., because I don't think Hayes starts his term or gets fully accredited as the president until literally like a week before he's supposed to be inaugurated. What's effectively decided is this: Hayes will get the presidency, and Democrats would get like 15 different things. They would first get all the troops pulled out of the South.
What just... Cooper?
She is a persistent one.
Hide and cower, worm. You're no match for me. What was that?
Oh, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Oh, nope, don't want to do that.
You can't run forever, coward.
Definitely don't want to get hit. Crap, 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 crap. They would basically get a lot of rules, laws, and legislation for them that they wanted. This also leads to
You can't sneak up on me.
basically them pulling the troops back in the South, where the Reconstruction era ends basically.
Lose Carmelita before you try to free Murray.
Justice will find me. There's nowhere to hide.
Poor Carmelita. Oh crap. Dang it. Time to rescue my buddy.
Thanks, pal. I was getting a Charlie horse standing in that box.
My pleasure. You know how I love to mess around with Carmelita.
Yeah, that's weird. Safe house.
Do I have enough? I do not have enough. Oh, now the controls want to work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay, Sly. We need to break into the Iron Horse trades. The only way in, through the caboose, is locked. To blow the locks off, you'll need to collect the ultra-unstable denatured spice gas from those balloons floating
collect the spice gas.
Murray's already commandeered this ice plane. Jump on its strut, and he'll fly you up to a good paragliding altitude. Oh, and strap on a special vacuum backpack. It'll automatically collect the spice
Huh.
after you pop the balloon.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
That just might work.
Enough gas, you'll have to land directly
Sai,
on
what's going on with your hat, bro?
Why directly on the caboose?
Denatured spice gas is very unstable at lower altitudes. Unless you land on the caboose, you won't have time to get the gas tank to the lock before it blows up.
So you're saying I either land on the caboose or get blown to bits?
That's correct.
What's going on with your hat, bro?
It can be a harsh mistress.
Hang on tight. We're going up.
That's basically the election of 1876.
The spice gas is lighter than air. Popping balloons should keep you aloft.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Drop. Did I do it? I need more spice. Oh. How many do I need?
That did
Oh,
it.
there we go.
You've got a full tank of gas. Time to land on a caboose.
Ooh, this is gonna be tight. Sweet.
Get back to the ice plane. 2 more cabooses to blow open.
I gotta give this game a lot of credit. This game is very creative. And at least every single mission is very different. And very enjoyable. I'm probably gonna end up doing part 3, and then I'll probably do Thieves in Time 2. So I need 5.
The gas tank is full. Find a caboose and try for a landing.
Boom. Boom.
Meet Murray at the ice plane.
Yeah, it's right next to here.
There's just one caboose
Don't hit the
left.
propeller.
One more caboose. Try not to get blown up.
If only that's how planes flew. Oh god. Damn it, I don't have enough. Okay, I completely messed that one up. Okay, let's do this correctly, people. Sounds bad. I kind of want to watch that Snow White movie now. It just looks so disturbingly bad that it might actually be enjoyable.
You're pulling up on gas. Target the last caboose.
Boom. Shot to the heart, and you're too late.
All the iron ore
Can't handle me, son. Can't handle me. Is that it for Sly? I think that's it for... Nope. Where the heck am I going? Oh, this place is a bit of a maze. Double check. I think that's it for... Yeah, I think that's it for... Worth it. Alright. I think we're going to end this part right here. Guys, I hope you like and subscribe. God bless. Y'all rock. Y'all have a good one.